Between the Yellowhead Chiefs and our Westman Wildcats. We're just getting ready for puck drop here, and these two teams played off last night in Shoal Lake. The Wildcats coming out ahead 2-0, but should be another good one here today. Exciting day here at Hartney Arena. We've got lots of up-and-coming Wildcats for their Wildcats Jamboree, so you'll be seeing lots of signs and young ladies here today. So the girls have been at the rink all day helping out with that, and now they're ready to play. Here come the Yellowhead Chiefs. We also have an all-female officiating group here today, so that's exciting as well. Our girls should be coming out here shortly.
Westman Wildcats and the Yellowhead Chiefs.
Terrell, you see that?
Put your hands together for your Westman Wildcats.
All right, folks, welcome to the start of the game here. We've got Indigo Stone in net. Starting in net, we've got Indigo Stone. It looks like Ivy Perkin, Lucy Waldner, and Ivy Fry will be starting up front with Charlie Shear and Kelly Franklin on the back end. As I mentioned before, this is the second matchup between these two teams. The Wildcats managed to win the first one 2-0, and this is set up to be a really good game. Wildcats win the draw back. Shear's got it. She retreats back into her own end, takes it in behind the net. She moves it up the wall there to Fry. Fry tries to go across. No dice. It goes in behind the net. Yellowhead has it now. They play it back. They've got it behind the net. Trying to play it out front. There's a scrum beside the net. And Stone is... Looks like she got pushed over awkwardly. Hopefully she's okay. Yellowhead certainly likes to crash the crease, so... Here we go, we're gonna have a face-off to the right of Stone. Astle on the draw. Man in to help out to take the draw. There's a scrum there. Astle comes out with it. Astle's got it. She moves it up the wall. Gets to the point but not out. Yellowhead puts it back down the wall. Yellowhead shoots it down into the corner behind the net. Man's in a battle behind the net for the puck. Yellowhead still has it. Astle in to help. Puck comes up the wall to Twardick. Twardick gets in a battle there. Puck to the point. Hard shot. Goes off the shoulder of Stone into the corner. Man up to Twardick. She'll have to retreat and try the other way. She goes back D to Brannick. Brannick goes over to Holmson. Yellowhead on her quickly. We get it to the line, but not out. And it does manage to get across the line. Brannick's got it now. She moves it across the man. Man up to Twardick. Twardick just puts it into the neutral zone. Hits a Yellowhead skate there. And Wildcats get a change. Yellowhead dumps the puck in. Stone in behind the net to play it. She shoots it around to her winger. The scrum in the corner. 3 Wildcats, 2 Yellowhead Chiefs. And Snyder picks it up behind the net. Snyder, hard pass up to Robertson. She moves it up the ice. Liver, forechecking. Forces the defenseman to turn back. Yellowhead chips it in. And there's a race for the puck. Shear chips that over to the corner. Robertson, she plays it around to Rubinek. Rubinik's got some room. She's skating. She gets checked off the puck. Shear takes out her player. Puck goes up the wall. Snyder's got it now. She gets it to the point, but not out. Yellowhead takes it over. Shot in. Stone puts that into the corner. Yellowhead back to the point again. Yellowhead, hard shot off a shin pad into the corner. Yellowhead's been all over the Wildcats here so far to start the game. The scrum in the corner here now. Rubinek and Liver in a battle. Shear comes in to help. Stone's got it. She covers up. And there'll be a face-off to the left. 17-16 left in the first period. Shots on goal are 4-0 for Yellowhead. We've got Brannick, Mann, Perkin, Fry, and Waldner out now. Perkin wins that cleanly back to Brannick. She plays it in behind the net to Mann. She keeps it going around the wall to Waldner. Waldner's got Perkin streaking through the neutral zone. She moves it up to Fry, and Fry's got some room. Fry on the backhand just misses the net. Puck comes back to the neutral zone where Brannick's gonna put it off the wall and back into the zone. Perkin picks that up. She's got some space in the middle. Perkin. She moves it back to Brannick. Brannick with a shot from the point. Goes in and the goalie makes a good save. As you can see, we've got lots of young girls over there with signs along the wall. We'll get a better view of them later. They're here for the Wildcats Jamboree. Astle in on the draw, the Wildcats or Yellowhead win that. They play it around, goes off the stanchion, and Franklin able to keep that in. Puck comes back along the wall. Franklin gets to that puck. Yellowhead off the wall again. Plays the body there. No call on that one. Yellowhead trying to clear it out. Unable to. Holmson looking for someone to pass to. Just throws it across the ice. And now there's some space for the Yellowhead player to come up the ice. Rubinek on her. Liver does a good job to intercept that pass, and she's got some space. It's a 1-on-4 though. Liver comes in across. Liver with a good hard shot. Just off the glove and into the corner. Liver plays it back out front. Rubinek's got it now. Hard shot, just misses the net. Man keeps that puck in. Good pressure here by this line of Rubinek, Liver, and Robertson. Yellowhead now gets to the middle. They throw it in. That's blocker to the corner by Stone. Man tries to go up to Rubinek, misses that pass. Yellowhead defender makes a couple moves and moves in. She throws it in behind the net. Robertson will be first to that puck. Robertson over to Mann. Mann goes off a skate. She's still got the puck. She plays it up, but that's intercepted. Hard shot there off the side of the net and in behind. Rubinek's got it. She loses that puck. Liver tries to get to that. Yellowhead's managed to get a change in here and has some fresh legs out there. So Wildcats will be looking to do the same thing. That puck's moved out to the neutral zone, and they can start a line change now. In come the Yellowhead Chiefs here. They move in. Robertson checking her. Puck goes in behind the net. Snyder. Yellowhead gets it at the point. They take a shot, goes off a stick, but the wide of the net. We've got it again behind the net. They move it up to the point. The hard shot, blocked in front. Fry's got it, and she's off to the races. She's got Perkin with her. Fry looking for someone to pass to. She tries to pass it out front, but she's tied up. Goes around the wall to Waldner. Waldner lets it go through to Brannick. Brannick with a shot. That's going to get through. Goalie sees that and steers it to the corner. Fry throws it on net, and the tender covers that up. With 14:07 left in the first, it's a 0-0 tie. Shots on goal are 6-4 in favor of Yellowhead. Take this opportunity to say hello to Russ. He's our former play-by-play guy. I learned everything that I know from that guy right there.
Yeah. All the F-bombs too. You get a few. You get F-bombs in there. Oh my God.
We're trying to keep the language clean if we can. Puck's in the corner now. We got our first penalty here, being called against
holding.
I'm not sure who. Against Yellowhead, I think. It's a 2-minute penalty for cross-checking. Wildcats will go on the power play here with 13:48 left in the first. We've got Brannick and Franklin out there with Fry, Perkin, and Waldner to start the power play for the Wildcats.
Y'all ready for this?
It won't be the last one. All right, Perkin in on the draw here. Perkin wins that cleanly back to Fry. Fry gets it to the middle for Franklin. Franklin goes back to Fry. Fry looking for some room. She'll put it down the wall to Waldner. Waldner plays it back to Fry. Fry to Franklin. Perkin leaves it for Franklin. Tries to go back door. Stick on that one. That puck gets loose. Goes into a skate. Franklin with a good play there. She dumps it back in, and Yellowhead has the puck. Yellowhead rims it around. Shear is able to keep that in, but loses the puck to the Yellowhead player. Yellowhead player is able to dump that down the ice, and Fry will have to go back and start over. Snyder's got it now. Snyder passes up to Fry. Fry gets to the red line. She's checked there. Puck goes back to Perkin. Perkin moves it across to Shear. Shear's got it. She makes a chip play, but he isn't able to get it in, and Yellowhead takes it back out and dumps it down. Snyder back to retrieve that. 56 seconds left in the power play here. Wildcats move it up to Shear. Shear carrying it through the neutral zone. She's got some space. She elects to shoot. Hard shot there is a rebound. The Yellowhead's on that first. Now Shear's got it. She tries to stuff it in on the side. No luck. Holmson down the wall. Holmson's got it. She backs up. Looks for some help. She moves it to the point. Snyder's got it. Snyder. There's a shot off a body. And Stone out to play that puck. She moves it up quick to Snyder. Now that goes up to Liver. Liver loses the puck there. As the puck goes off the helmet of Stone. And that puck goes across. Waldner in on the forecheck. The power play's over. Shots are 7-5 in favor of Yellowhead. 11:44 left. 5-on-5 again. There's a battle in the corner there. Perkin plays it back to the point to Brannick. Brannick across to Franklin. Franklin just kind of chips it in, goes off a glove. Yellowhead has it now, and they chip it out to the neutral zone. Franklin back to pick that up. Yellowhead player checking her. She goes off the boards and back. Yellowhead carries it in down the wall. They move it to the middle, but aren't able to get a stick on it. Puck comes up the wall to Fry. Fry up to Waldner. Waldner's chipping that ahead. She chips that in. That's going to be an icing, and there will not be a change allowed on that one. So, some tired legs here for the Wildcats as they come back. Yellowhead rims it down behind the net. Looks like they're going to work from behind the net. Franklin in there. Yellowhead picks it up and moves it up to the point. That goes through the defenseman and Fry's on her hard, that's for sure. Forechecking really hard. Unable to turn that puck over. Twardyk's in on the puck. Snyder's got it now. Snyder across the man. Now it'll go back to Snyder as the Wildcats change. Astel's got it now. She pokes it ahead and then she's ridden off the puck. And puck goes to the middle of Holmson. Holmson with a hard shot. Steered to the corner by the Yellowhead goalie. Another puck comes back out front. Astel can't get her stick on that, but Holmson's got it in the corner. Holmson plays it in behind the net where Twardyk's waiting for it. Yellowhead player plays it up the wall. Snyder there to dump it back in. Yellowhead tries to rim it around the other way, but Holmson's there for that. Holmson shoots the puck into the far corner. Twardyk's on that one now. Twardyk picks it up, tries to play it out front, but the Yellowhead player picks that up and dumps it up the boards into Shear's feet, but she's able to keep that back in. Wildcats get a change in here and hopefully can keep the pressure on. As Twardyk goes in after that puck, Rubinek in to help. Yellowhead player plays it off the boards and out, and Shear's got it now. She can carry that back in, and does. That goes off a stick and over the net, and in comes Robertson from the point. Robertson plays it down nicely to Rubinek. Rubinek tries to go to Liver, but that's intercepted. Shear plays it down into the corner to Liver. Liver down to Rubinek. That comes off a body, and Liver looking for the loose puck, comes back to the point. Franklin with the shot, that's blocked. Franklin dives, and Shear able to keep them from breaking out there, and Yellowhead dumps it off the wall. Wildcats have found their legs here. They're putting a lot more pressure on the Chiefs than earlier in the period. Brannick off the wall, out of the zone. Yellowhead elects to dump it back in, tags up, and they're back after it. Wildcats try to dump it out. Brannick now. Shield going to go hard off the boards. That skips past the defenseman. Fry beats that out, so there won't be an icing. She's got Waldner coming to the middle of the ice, but can't get that puck out to her. Fry doing a good job along the wall there, digging that puck out, looking for someone in front. She tries to get it through Brannick. Elects to just dump it back into the corner. Yellowhead hard off the boards. Waldner off the boards. Waldner keeps the puck, but doesn't keep it in, so she'll have to regroup here to Shear. Shear gets to the red line and dumps it back in. Perkin in on the puck. Waldner keeping that in. She touch passes that to a hard shot there from Snyder skating off the bench, but the goalie has the answer, and the shots are all tied up 7 apiece here with 8:16 left in the first. Astle. Yeah. Yellowhead dumps the puck down the ice. Snyder back to pick that up. She's going to have to turn back. Plays it nicely off the wall to Holmson. Holmson misses that, so there's a hard shot from the point. That's blocked in front. Holmson get a second chance here. She tries to get it out and doesn't. So the Wildcats are going to have to go back. Shear plays it in behind to Snyder. Goes all the way past her to Tordick. Tordick plays it back to Snyder. Snyder, Tordick, up to, that misses their pass, and there's a really good break for the Wildcats as the Yellowhead defender loses the puck. Astle coming down the wing. She's going to get a chance to shoot there. That goes off a blocker and out to the middle of the ice, but there's no one there for the rebound. Yellowhead trying to clear. She's attacked by all of the Wildcats. And the puck gets dumped in. Brannick now plays it right behind the net to Yellowhead. Yellowhead right out front, but that goes to Rubinek. Rubinek, quick little pass to Hadley Robertson, and she flies up the wing and dumps it in. She's hard off to the puck. She's first to it. She rims it around, but that goes to a Yellowhead player. Yellowhead tries to go the other way, where Franklin is. Franklin keeps that in and dumps it back in down low. Liver on the forecheck. Yellowhead rims that around. They play it off the wall. Fry there, off the bench, trying to intercept that pass. 6:43 left in the first period here. It's a 0-0, and the shots on goal are even at 7 apiece. Shear has to wait as Fry has to tag up, and now the puck gets dumped back in. Yellowhead picks it up behind their net. And that puck goes up to the neutral zone. Snyder there to pick that up. She'll move it up quickly to Waldner. Waldner misses that pass. And Yellowhead grabs it and dumps it back in. Franklin rims that around to Waldner. Waldner off a skate and out of the zone. Yellowhead goes D to D. And Snyder up to intercept that. Rita Snyder's having a heck of a game here today. She's all over the ice and all over the puck. So that looks like it's going to be a high stick, and that'll get blown down, and we'll have a whistle just outside of the Yellowhead Chiefs zone. Shots and goal 7-7, 5:57 left in the first. Astle in on the draw. She's got Twardick and Holmson with her. Brannick and Mann are back on the point. Yellowhead picks up the puck. They dump it down the ice. That should be an icing, and it is. In the words of my predecessor, for sure, that was an icing. And we'll head down the other way. Puck gets dumped all the way in on Stone. She'll play that over to Mann. Mann picks that up, takes it behind the net. Mann's got a little bit of time. She plays it off the boards to Astle. Astle just chips that out nicely, and Holmson after that. Holmson hard on it. There's a good little race there. But the Yellowhead defender picks it up and moves out. Yellowhead coming up to the neutral zone. Move right across. Hard shot. Stone plays that off her shoulder into the corner. Twardick's got it now. She loses it in the snow. It goes back to Franklin. Franklin has to be careful. She looks up to Twardick. Twardick goes cross to Holmson. Yellowhead picks that up now. They'll go D to D and move it up the other side. Try to go to the middle, but Liver intercepts that, and Robertson dumps it in. Robertson, hard after that puck. Liver interrupts that pass. Goes back to the point to Snyder. Snyder over to Mann. Man circles back, doesn't like what she sees, moves it over to Snyder. Snyder goes off the board to Rubinek. Rubinek gets to the red line, tries to dump that in, but it goes off the glove. And Snyder there one more time to interrupt the Yellowhead breakout here. Yellowhead makes a good stretch pass. They get it up to the red line and dump it in behind the net. Stone there to try to stop that. Slows it down anyway, and Yellowhead picks it up. Perkin pokes that out to the neutral zone. Perkin in after that puck. Perkin with a good stick, almost able to pick that pass off. Nonetheless, she's putting good pressure on and keeping Yellowhead in their zone. She picks the pocket of that girl and now is on the defenseman. That comes up to the line to Baranek, and she just dumps it in. Waldner moving across to play that puck, but Yellowhead able to get it out. Yellowhead moves in across the line. Franklin goes down trying to check her player and able to get up and get the puck though. Waldner loses the puck. Franklin in another battle there on the dot. Working hard. Waldner in to help. Waldner plays it in behind the net where Franklin will kind of regroup. She'll look to go off the wall to Fry, but that goes straight back to the point. Stone has to be really careful. There's a lot of traffic in front as usual. And she manages to get that off her stick and into the corner. Yellowhead picks it up behind the net. Dump that up now, Fry has it. She's got some room. She'll skate it out to the neutral zone. She goes right through. Fry going on the outside. Fry looking for some help. She waits, passes, but no one there yet. That's going to be a trip. And just a little too overzealous on the forecheck there is Chloe Astle. She'll go off 2 for tripping. 2:47 left in the first. Shots are 9-7 in favor of Yellowhead. And Yellowhead will be on the power play now. So, got Stone and net there. Mann, Baranek, Robertson, and Perkin out to kill this penalty. Perkin wins the draw cleanly to Mann. Mann's got it. She's trying to pin the puck in the corner.
Number 6, Chloe Astle, 2 minutes for tripping.
Puck comes loose to Perkin. She tries to get it out, but her stick checked. Not able to get that puck all the way out. Yellowhead goes D to D. Perkin on her. Mann checking. Baranek's got it now. She tries to play it up the wall. She'll get it to the point, but not out. Robertson in a battle there. Robertson gets it down the ice, and off she goes. Robertson can really skate, so she's going after that puck. She's in a battle there. Robertson and Chapelski, those are 2 underage girls playing up into the U18 league, both doing very well. So good to see them battling. Yellowhead comes across the line. Shear off to check her. They go behind the net. The puck comes out front. Stone able to poke that away with her stick and not allow them to get that second chance. Snyder now rips that puck down the ice. We got 55 seconds left in the power play. Minute 40 left in the first period. Shots on goal are 10-7 in favor of Yellowhead. Score is still 0-0. Yellowhead comes across the line. Yellowhead comes through. Shot off a shin pad. Into the corner. Tordick grabs that puck and gets it out to the neutral zone. Liver on the forecheck here, putting some pressure on Yellowhead, not allowing them to get set up. Puck comes in, and that's offside. Good call by the linesman there. Just going to mention one more time, our refs are doing a great job here today. We have an all-female officiating crew, which doesn't happen very often, so great to see that. Yellowhead's got that back. They'll dump it in here. 19 seconds left in the power play. It goes all the way around the net. Franklin rims that hard. That goes off, and Liver will dump that down the ice. 9 seconds left here, so that'll be pretty much it for the power play. And Yellowhead brings it in, though. We are 5-on-5 now. That goes off a stick and off the glass. Mann's got it behind the net. Mann tries to move it up, but that puck gets intercepted by Yellowhead. Yellowhead's got it there. Goes off of a couple of skates and back to Mann behind the net. She tries to play it to herself and does. She's met with 2 Yellowhead Chiefs and can't get the puck off the wall. Twardick in there to help her out. There's 20 seconds left in the period here, so Wildcats just need to be careful and get the puck out. Holmson playing her real hard there, trying to get the puck. They dump it in, and that'll be pretty much it for the period. So shots on goal are 10-7 in favor of the Yellowhead Chiefs. Score is 0-0, and that is the end of the first period, folks. We will see you all back here for the second period. right, folks, we're getting set here to start the second period. Yellowhead's out on the ice, and here come the officials. The shots on goal are 10-7 in favor of Yellowhead. Score is 0-0. Been a back and forth game here this afternoon. It's in the second matchup between these two teams in as many nights. So here come our Wildcats.
Get your 50-50 tickets out. The last 5 minutes are 7-1, 1-1-3, 7-1, 1-1-3.
So again, we've got Stone and net. Looks like Franklin and Brannick, Perkin, Waldner, and Fry will be starting. Perkin wins the draw back to Brannick. Brannick plays it up the wall to Fry. Yellowhead able to pick that up at their blue line and give it to the neutral zone. Perkin on there checking. Yellowhead takes that in just offside, so there'll be a face-off here with 19:45 left in the second period. Perkin in on the draw. Yellowhead wins that. They play it off the wall. Franklin steps up. Play that. Waldner in there with the battle. Yellowhead comes away with it though. They carry it in. Hard shot off the glove of Stone and into the corner. Fry heads to that loose puck. Yellowhead's able to pick it up off the wall though, but not able to get it out. Yellowhead dumps it. Whoa! That changed direction. Stone gets a toe on that one. Franklin behind the net. To Brannick. Sticky puck. Yellowhead picks that up. Now they lose it. There must be some water in behind the net there, but they get it up to the point. The defender looking for a lane. Get a stick on that. That puck gets gloved down by Brannick, and Yellowhead's got it behind the net. Battle ensues behind the net. Perkin comes out with it, and Perkin's got the puck. 3-on-2 shaping up here for the Wildcats. Perkin in by herself. She stops up and shoots. Blocker saved by the Yellowhead goalie, and there'll be a face-off to the right of her, or sorry, to the left maybe. 18:47 left in the second period. Shots on goal are 13-18 in favor of Yellowhead. Astle in on the draw. She's got Holmson out there with Twardick, Snyder, and Shear on the back end. Yellowhead wins the draw, but Twardick's first on that. Comes back to Snyder. Snyder plays it into Twardick. Twardick plays it in behind the net. Astle gets a stick on that. Shear pinches down the wall, prevents them from getting it out, but Yellowhead gets it out now. Snyder will have to get back to pick that up. Doesn't have quite enough to get there, so there's no icing. Snyder comes back, plays it off of the linesman, and then goes down. Yellowhead grabs it, tries to play it out front, and does as a shot comes in. That's blocked. Another shot blocked as well. Defenseman doing a good job of helping out their goalie here. Here comes a blooper that goes in. Shear's got it. She plays it off the boards. Holmson fails to touch that, so that's going to be an icing call. And the Wildcats are going to have to wait to change. Astle in on the draw. Yellowhead's getting waved out of the circle here. Looks like they had a winger that was getting in there. And Astle wins that back to Shear. Shear rims it around. Comes around, Snyder will poke that ahead to Holmson. Holmson tries to chip it past the winger, but can't. Puck goes off of a leg to the line, but not out. Yellowhead able to keep that in. There's a shot. Blocked by Astle. Astle does a good job of keeping control and moving it into the neutral zone. Puck goes in there. They go D to D. Wildcats not able to get the puck deep here, so they're not able to get a change. That long change here is a challenge in the second period, and Yellowhead moves it up quickly. He skated through the neutral zone. That goes off a stick. Mann back to pick that up. Mann plays it around to Snyder. Snyder up quickly to Twarduk. Twarduk's got it. Twarduk not able to get that out of the zone though. Liver there in support. Twarduk working hard and finally does get it out. Yellowhead grabs that puck. Rubinek goes down. Liver's on that puck. Those three girls there. They get it across the blue line. Yellowhead's got it, and they rip it all the way down the ice. That'll be icing on them. And there'll be a face-off down in the Yellowhead zone. With 16:45 left to go in the second period. 0-0. Shots on goal are 14-8 in favor of the Yellowhead Chiefs. Perkin on the draw. She wins it over to the wall. Yellowhead grabs it there, but Perkin steals it. Perkin's got it. She's looking for someone to give it to. She spins off to the corner, plays it up to the point. Shot there. Brannick gets that through, but it's steered to the corner. Fry's got it. She goes behind the net to Waldner. Waldner looking for someone to pass to. Waldner goes all the way up to the point, but Brannick misses that. It goes back down to Stone. She's got it. Stone's going to play that to Brannick. And Brannick will go D to D to Mann. Mann's got to be quick. They're on her. Brannick's got it now. She moves it up to Fry. Fry goes off the end of her stick to the point. And that's steered to the corner by Stone. Puck goes up to Waldner. Waldner up to Perkin. Perkin just plays it to the neutral zone, and it goes back D to D. Puck goes in. Stone has to be careful. She'll cover that up with a Yellowhead player coming in. Shots on goal 15-9 in favor of Yellowhead. 0-0, 15:52 left to go in the second. Liver will take this draw. She's got Rubinek and Robertson out with her. Yellowhead wins it back to the point. Yellowhead, defenseman bobbles that puck, goes to the wall though, hard shot. Goes off the mask of Stone and it's whistled down right away. All kinds of players in the crease there. Stone doing a good job of fighting off the girls in the blue paint there. Puck goes back to Franklin. She rips it around to Robertson. Robertson has someone on her right away. She plays it out to the middle, which is quickly. Stone has to block her that to the corner as they got a slot shot. Now Yellowhead's got it behind the net. Comes out again, another shot. Stone's got the answer to that. And Rubinek dumps it into the corner. Rubinek up the ice. That looks like it might be right on net, and it is. And so Yellowhead will cover that up. And there'll be a face-off in the Yellowhead zone. Shots on goal are 18-9 for the Yellowhead Chiefs, but we're going to face off here in their end, so hopefully we can generate something. Astelin on the draw with Holmson and Twarduk. Snyder and Mann on the point. Yellowhead grabs that. They're going to rip it all the way around. A little bit of a set play there to get that puck out. It goes all the way down the ice, and it's going to be waved off as it doesn't quite get there. Twarduk goes to the middle, but fortunately Snyder's there. Twarduk's got it now, coming across the line. Twarduk with a hard shot. That's gloved, with Holmson going hard to the net. End-to-end action here in the second period. 14:50 left to play. Perkin in on the draw with Waldner and Fry. Franklin and Brannick at the point. Yellowhead grabs it again and is content to just rip it around. And Wildcats will have to adjust to that play in their zone because they keep doing it. Wildcats now move it up. Perkins got it. She moves it to the middle. She's looking for someone. She plays it back to the point. Franklin with a hard shot, but it goes off a shin pad. not able to get that puck through. Perkin picks it up. Perkin's got it now. She dumps it in behind the net. Yellowhead's picking it up there. Yellowhead tries to carry it out, but she's checked nicely by Waldner. Perkin's got the puck and needs some help. Puck goes in behind the net. Fry. She's able to chip that up to the point to Shear. Shear looking. She goes back to Fry. That goes in behind the net to Perkin. Perkin's got it. She tries to play it out front, but the goaltender is able to cover that up. And with 14:03 in the second, it's still 0-0. Liver in on the draw with Rubinek and Robertson. Yellowhead wins that draw. They come in behind the net. They're skating it out here. Look to move it up the middle. That goes off of a shin pad. And Snyder will be back there to pick that up. Snyder loses it behind the net, but able to get it back and shovels it up the wall to Robertson. It gets sent back to Snyder. She goes up the other side to Rubinek. Rubinek, nice hard pass to Robertson. Robertson's got it here. She'll be able to put that in on net. The goalie will cover that up. And things are getting a little feisty out there between the girls. Yeah, there's a little pushing and shoving after the whistle, but we get ready for the face-off here to the left of the Yellowhead Chiefs goaltender. Hastel in on the draw. Yellowhead gets waved out of the circle. Hastel plays that in, but it goes right to the Yellowhead Chiefs player. They seem to have figured that out. Nice steal there by Twardek. She dumps it in. It's in behind her. Shoot. And it's whistled down with a loose puck in the crease. Unfortunate for the Wildcats there. The goaltender did not know where that puck was, but neither did the ref, so she blew it down. And we'll have a face-off to the right of the goalie. Hastel in on the draw. Yellowhead wins it back. They fire it all the way around, but man, there this time. There's a cross-check by the Yellowhead player. Hastel grabs that. Puck comes out. Played back. Brannick's got it. She moves it up to Holmson. Holmson off a skate. Goes right to Mann, though. Mann plays it through the middle to Twardek. Twardek's got it in her feet. Mann comes back. There's a shot steered to the corner by the Yellowhead goalie. Yellowhead chips it off the wall, and now they've got a 2-on-1 shading up. Puck goes out to the middle. There's a shot. Stone's got it. No rebound, so nothing for the second player to get to. Looks like we got a penalty out of the deal. Yellowhead gets the puck to the middle. And move it to the center. Perkins got it and dumps it out. Fry with a great job. She tries to cut to the middle, but doesn't quite get there. Perkin pounding the Yellowhead player. Putting lots of pressure on here. Twardek comes out of the bench now. And she's out there with Franklin. Franklin blocks that shot. 1:20 here left in the power play for the Yellowhead Chiefs. 11:59. That puck is ripped all the way around, and we'll go for a full-scale change here, or 3 out of 4 anyway, for the Wildcats. Twardek into pressure. Hastel's got it now. She's got lots of time. She'll circle and play it all the way back to the corner. 50 seconds left in the power play for the Chiefs. They set up behind their net. 11:29 left in the second period. Twardick putting some pressure on. And the defender loses the puck. Astle able to dump that back in and will chase after that one. Wildcats doing a good job of penalty killing here on this one. Astle's got it again. She dumps it in for the third time this shift. And she'll be... Now Liver's got the puck in the corner. Putting all kinds of pressure. Yellowhead's not able to get anything going on this power play. Some stick swinging going on here now. But Yellowhead carries this puck across. Shot in, goes in behind the net. Snyder picks that up. Snyder rips that down the ice. And Robertson's going to win that race, so there will not be an icing. Good wheels by Robertson to negate that icing. She's in a battle behind the net. Yep, 3 Yellowhead Chiefs. Things are getting really physical here now as the girls are battling for the pucks. Shear picks that off, puts it in towards the corner, and Liver goes in after that puck. Yellowhead Chiefs come out. Skating up the wall. They're content just to dump that in. Stone will stop that behind the net. And she passes that over to her defenseman, to Shear. Shear goes back to Franklin. Franklin up to Robertson. And Astle's able to poke that out over the line. Yellowhead goes across. Teams are back to 5-on-5 here now. They dump the puck in, and Franklin back to retrieve. She's got to be quick, though. The Yellowhead's forechecking hard. And they come all the way around. Puck comes to the middle. Holmson bats at the puck, gives it to Twardick. Twardick gives it to Astle. She's coming up the ice. We got 3 here now. The Wildcats lose the puck up the middle, and puck comes all the way back to man to Brannick. Brannick will go off the boards and out, and it goes back to the Yellowhead D. They go D to D. Back one more time, move it up to the red line and dump it in. 9:18 left in the second. Man back to retrieve it. She reverses the puck to Brannick. Brannick goes up the wall. Holmson, she bumps it back to Brannick, and Brannick will settle things down and work on the breakout here. Twardick's got it. Twardick moves it up to Perkin. Perkins got some room. Perkin all the way in and around. She loses the puck, but she's got it back behind the net. Tries to play it out front to Snyder. Snyder with a hard shot. Misses the net. Perkins got it down low. Fry in to help her out. Snyder's going to go hard and is hit very hard into the boards. That's going to be a body checking penalty for sure. Great play in U18 boys, but not here. So the Wildcats go back on a power play here with 8:39 left in the second. Shots on goal are 19-12. Wildcats win that draw. Back up to the point to Franklin. Franklin across to Fry. Fry goes back to Franklin. Franklin shot through, but that just misses the net. Fry tries to keep that in, but is not able to. Stone has to be careful as there's a rolling puck there. She went out to play it, but it rolled back towards the front of the net. Perkin grabs that. She plays it back across to Brannick. Brannick back to Fry. And the puck gets into the zone there. The Yellowhead first on it. Brannick keeps that in though. Yellowhead's got possession. They're going to shoot it down the ice. And Snyder back to pick that up. Stone out to stop that for her. And Snyder moves it up to Waldner. Waldner now. Waldner skating up. She crosses the blue line. Spins back. Protects the puck nicely and moves towards the net. Waldner dumps it in. Shear's got it behind the net. Shear plays it up the boards to Holmson. Holmson's got it. Holmson looking. She plays it into the feet of Snyder. Liver back to Snyder. Back to Holmson. Holmson with the shot. She just misses the net. And the puck comes all the way back down the ice. So 40 seconds left in the power play here for the Wildcats. 7 minutes left. Twardick's going to beat out that icing. Brannick keeps that in. She dumps it in behind. Twardyk's got it. Up to Liver. Liver back to Twardyk. Twardyk tries to go all the way across to Holmson. Holmson back pass to Yellowhead, and now Yellowhead's off to the races. Liver there. That goes off the post, and Brannick moves it up to Perkin. Perkin spinning. Yellowhead dumps it in. There's a shot that's deflected into the corner. Perkin grabs that puck. She's got room. She goes up with Waldner. We've got 3. Coming across. Waldner. Waldner's got the puck. Moves it out to Perkin. Back to Waldner. Perkin picks that up. Perkin looking. Backdoor for Fry, but can't get the puck through. Yellowhead picks that up. And they're content to go hard off the glass to the middle of the ice and out. Mann's got it now. She shovels it back into the zone. And Mann's going to go in after her own puck with Waldner. And we've got an odd man rush here shaping up for the Yellowhead Chiefs. Snyder back. That puck goes into the corner. Liver plays it up. That's too many for Yellowhead, but that's not called. The puck goes to the middle. Shot and scores. Too many men, eh? Referees missed the call there, and that cost the Wildcats. So 1-0 Yellowhead. Shots on goal are 20-13. 5:21 left to play in the second. Hell. Yellowhead plays it back behind the net. D to D.
Chiefs goal scored by number 18, Rose Cockrell, assisted by number 11.
Yellowhead comes up. Another good quality chance. Good stick there by Liver to prevent that one-timer. Puck goes up the middle. Rubinek. Yellowhead steals that, dumps it all the way around. Shearer. Shearer's got the puck now. She'll play it back to Franklin. Franklin moves it up to Robertson. Robertson quick to the middle, nicely to Liver. Liver just loses the puck at the blue line and doesn't quite get it out. So that skips over Liver's stick, and she's not going to be able to change. So the puck will come all the way back down here into the Wildcat zone. 4:31 left in the second period. 1-0 for the Chiefs. Shots on goal are 20-13. Yellowhead wins that back to the point. Yellowhead dumps it into the corner, or up to the half wall at least. Comes back up to the point. That's played out by Robertson. And dumped back in by the Chiefs. Shear off the boards to the line and out. Yellowhead retrieves that. They move it across, and they're going to dump it back in behind the net. It goes to Shear. Shear picks it up. Plays it across, but Yellowhead intercepts that right out to the Yellowhead player, but she wasn't ready. Fortunate for the Wildcats there was another really good scoring opportunity. It's a glove pass, so that'll come just outside the line. 3:56 left in the second period. Yellowhead Chiefs up 1-0. Shots on goal are 20-13. Yellowhead wins that draw. They go D to D. They move it up. Holmson pokes that away. Yellowhead off the skate. Brannick's got it now. Brannick fires it in around behind the net. Goes all the way around to Twardyk. Twardyk in behind the net to Holmson. Holmson spins off a check. Passes it right out, but can't get anything. And Yellowhead carries it out. Yellowhead crosses the blue line. Yellowhead tries to play it to the middle, but can't. That's picked up by Perkins. She goes through 3 Yellowhead players, and now puck comes up to Twardyk. Twardyk's got it. She chips it towards the net. That's going to be covered up. 3:15 left in the second. Perkin in on the draw. Puck goes into the corner. Yellowhead's got it. They move it D to D. They move it up to the point, but not out. Shot in there. Shear can't get it through. So Yellowhead comes out again. Wallner checking hard from the back. Snyder's got the puck. She goes in behind the net, plays it up to Snyder, to Wallner. Wallner's got it. She moves it to the middle to Fry. Fry across the line, goes to Perkin. Perkin's got it. Perkin tries to cut in, but turns back. Moves it back to the point. Snyder with a hard shot off a foot and over the net. Franklin in pinching, goes down to Perkin. Perkin's got all kinds of room. She tries to carry it out of herself and gets checked by the Yellowhead players. Franklin's got it now. She's looking. Moves it up the middle to Waldner. Waldner to Perkin. Perkin will dump it in and go for a change. Fry forces him behind the net. Liver. Defenseman trips for Yellowhead. There's a bit of a break there for the Wildcats, but not able to capitalize. Granick keeps that in, fires it in off the body, and Yellowhead picks it back up. Yellowhead plays it to the point. They're able to get that out, and it's going to go all the way down the ice, and that's an icing. Granick wins that race. Minute 56 left in the second period here. 1-0 for the Chiefs. Shots on goal are 20-13. Perkin wins that back to Snyder. Snyder to man. Back to Snyder. Snyder with the shot. It's deflected, but doesn't make it all the way through. Not able to get everything on that shot that time, so Snyder wasn't able to get it to the there. Man plays it off the boards to Perkin. Perkin to Waldner. Waldner comes in behind the net. She tries to play it out front, but can't. It goes up to the point and out. Man back to retrieve. Minute 30 here left. Snyder's got it now. Snyder looking to play it into the middle. Waldner's got it. She can't quite reach it. And Yellowhead skates out with it. Yellowhead turns it over. That's an icing, but the official didn't call that one. So it's going to go back there to Perkin. Perkin chips it off the wall. Twardick in behind the defenseman trying to pick the pocket of the defenseman and not able to do that. So Snyder goes off of Twardick and out of the zone, and now it comes all the way back in. Last minute to play here in the second period. 1-0 for the Chiefs. Man's got it. She plays it off Twardick's stick, but Yellowhead able to fire that back in, and they're keeping it. They move it to the middle of the ice. Snyder just bats that to the corner, but Yellowhead keeps that in. Yellowhead moving in, shot in. Man able to knock that down with her hand. She moves it up, but misses the pass to Holmson. Puck is dumped in. Stone steers that to the corner. Snyder falls trying to get to that one. The puck goes back to Man. Man, back around to Twardick. Twardick with an opportunity here. She moves it to the middle of the ice, but it does not get out, so it goes back to Yellowhead. They missed the net on that shot, and Man's got it. Man, around the corner to Ava. Ava. Snyder gets hit hard. And another trip there by a Yellowhead player, but... So, at the end of the second, the Chiefs are up 1-0. Shots on goal are 20-13. All right, folks, welcome back for the third period here. It's been a back and forth game. 1-0 for the Yellowhead Chiefs right now. These two teams played yesterday, and the Wildcats came out ahead 2-0. But have a little bit of work to do here in the third period if they want the same result. It's been a physical affair, that's for sure. So hopefully the Wildcats have rested up and are ready to play. So we've got Shear and Snyder out on defense. Indigo Stone will be back in net here for the third. And Holmson, Astle, and Twardick look like they may be the line starting here. Puck is in a scrum. Twardick grabs that and throws it into the Yellowhead zone. Holmson in on the forecheck. Goes around the wall to Twardick. Twardick plays it right out front, but no one there. That puck's retrieved here by Yellowhead. Yellowhead gets it to the red line, and they'll dump it in. Puck comes in behind the net. Snyder is bodied off the puck, but the puck stays in behind the net. Puck comes around the wall here to the, and Holmson tries to get that out, but not able to. Puck goes back into the corner. Shear's got it now. Shear gets rubbed out along the boards, and the puck comes up to the Yellowhead, to the wall. That puck goes in, and Stone's got it with no rebound and 4 people in the blue paint. Burke and Fry and Waldner come over the bench. They'll be out there with Mann and Baranek. Puck comes back to the point. Shot in is blocked by Fry. Nicely done. But it's chipped back into the corner. Yellowhead plays that all the way out to the point. And they'll shoot that back in behind the net. Baranek picks that up. Brannick's got Fry. That puck goes off the defender. And back across the line. Yellowhead comes. There's a shot. Deflected off the stick. And Stone's got that one and covers it up. Shots on goal are 22-13 in favor of the Chiefs here. Score is 1-0 Chiefs. Wildcats. Liver's in on the draw. She ties up her center, and the puck goes back to Shear. Shear's got it now. She's setting up. Plays it around the boards to Robertson. Robertson not able to get that off the wall there. Liver in to help. Puck pops free to Franklin. Franklin drops it for Liver. Liver. And Robertson working to move that puck, goes up the middle, and now Robertson's got it. She flips it into the zone. It goes just wide of the net. Puck comes all the way around. Franklin not able to keep that in, so it goes back to Snyder. She'll turn it up quick as Yellowhead's making a change. Puck goes up to Rubinek. She dumps it all the way down, and Wildcats change. Snyder has to retreat. And Astle comes in. That's going to be an icing there by Yellowhead for sure. And Mann back to touch up. So with 18:01, we'll have a face-off to the right of the Yellowhead goalie. Shots on goal are 22-13, and the score is 1-0 for the Chiefs. Astle in on the draw with Twardick and Holmson. Mann and Snyder will be back at the point. Puck goes into the corner. Yellowhead just rims that all the way around. Snyder, not quite able to beat that one. And so Yellowhead gets it out to the neutral zone, and they'll dump it in on net. Stone steers that to the corner. Puck comes off of Mann to Holmson. Holmson to Astle. Astle plays it off the boards, and then is hard on the forecheck. Yellowhead able to quickly move that up, though. And now they've chipped it up to the middle. They come in. Yellowhead moves it to the middle of the ice. Yellowhead all the way to the far corner. They play it back to the point. The shot goes to the far side off the skate of Snyder. Snyder goes off the boards to the middle, but not out. Astle able to get to it now and chip it out. Puck goes in along the wall to Mann. Mann in a battle behind the net. Mann kicks it ahead to Astle. Astle's got it to Twarduk. Twarduk passes up to Holmsen. Holmsen gets it now. She's at the red line, tries to dump it in, but doesn't get it deep. Fortunately, Astle's there, and now Twarduk comes in across the line. Twarduk dumps it around. Branik will race in from the point to keep that alive. She puts it in behind the net. Perkin comes into the corner now. Perkin to Fry. Fry plays it back out to Perkin. Perkin all the way around. Oh, and can't quite hit streaking Waldner because she would have had a great chance there. Now Waldner moves it up to Fry. Fry comes in on the wall. She shoots it, misses the net. Perkin will be first to that. Perkin's got it. She plays it back down the wall into Waldner. Waldner to the point to Branik. Branik across to Franklin. Franklin tries to make a move, not able to get around her defender. And Branik grabs that puck. Branik all the way up to Perkin. Perkin just chips it in and goes for a change. Yellowhead's got it behind the net. Waldner able to scoop that up. Waldner plays it right out to Shear. Oh! Fry did not see that Shear was coming in from the point, and she would have had a great chance. Shear hustles back now, though. There's a shot, whistles over the net, and all the way around to the point. The net's off, so that's going to be whistled down. So we'll have a face-off there to the right of Stone in net. Yellowhead puts Rubinek, Robertson, and Liver out with Snyder and Shear. Liver on the draw. That goes to the wall. But Liver's first on that, so she's got it. She's skating up the ice. She's got Rubinek with her. She elects to put it into the corner, goes off the referee, so Robertson picks that up. Robertson goes behind to Liver. Liver over to Rubinek, but she's on her backhand, so can't get a shot away. And Yellowhead comes out with it. They dump it in, and Branik goes back to pick it up. Branik misplays the puck there, so Liver's going to have to help her out. Liver loses that puck to the Yellowhead player. She goes off the boards and out. Robertson chasing down the Yellowhead player. Puck goes D to D in the Yellowhead zone. They go up the wall and out. That's a bouncing puck. That is not going to be an icing, though. So Branik goes to pick that up. Astle, Twarduk. They play it across. The refs missed the high stick there against the Wildcats, that's for sure. But nonetheless, they play on. Thankfully, the girls are wearing cages, or that would have been an ugly one. Battle along the boards there. Mann is in behind the boards to Branik. Branik up to Holmsen. Holmsen all the way across to Twarduk. Twarduk's carrying it in now. She's got Astle with her. She drops it back for Astle, who wasn't expecting that one. Puck now is loose. Franklin got some room. She moves in. Hard shot on the ice. There's a rebound. Oh, and not able to get on that rebound is Twarduk. But great chance. Astle moves right in. Hard shot. Misses the net. Couple of good chances here for the Wildcats. Fry now comes in. Puck goes all the way around. Franklin battling at the blue line. Astle, got to be quick. Move the puck out to the middle of the ice. And Shear's got it. Shear moves in. Shear comes in. Still got it. Into the corner. Looking for someone out front. Shear plays it all the way around and is absolutely run over. Has a few words for the referee as she gets up. Perkin's got it now. Perkin looking for someone to pass to. Perkin moves it back, but Fry misses that pass, and she'll have to retreat. Mann's got it now in the neutral zone. Mann off the boards. It shouldn't be icing as Yellowhead elected not to play it, but it is anyway, and so we're going all the way down. 13-16 left to play in the third. Shots on goal are 23-14 for Yellowhead, and the Chiefs are up 1-0. Birkin in on the draw. That draw is won by Yellowhead. They get it back to the point. There's a hard shot, deflected. Stone able to watch that one. I think it went wide of the net though. Yellowhead's got it now. They're working out of the corner. There's a shot deflected again at the net. Lots of traffic here. Birkin will pick that up behind the net. Yellowhead's got it though. They play it out front. Walden's got to be careful. Lots of Chiefs right there. Puck goes in behind the net. Comes back out. And Snyder, she's got that and she's off to the races. Snyder plays it up but can't get it across to Birkin. So Yellowhead plays it up to the neutral zone. Brannick's got it now. She's got time. She'll put it all the way in. And we're still offside, so we're going to have to come back and check up. And now Robertson's after the puck. Robertson moves in. Liver gets a stick on that, but Yellowhead gets it up to the neutral zone. Yellowhead dumps it in. Brannick's got it. She shovels it up the wall to Liver. Liver to Rubinek. Rubinek tries to get it to the middle to Robertson and can't, but Liver's got it now. Gets into Rubinek. Rubinek right out front. That pass gets blocked, and the puck goes over to the other corner. Wildcats trying to play it out of the corner. Rubinek working hard. She plays it up to the point. Franklin gets a shot, but it doesn't get through. There's a tip that goes wide of the net. Yellowhead now coming the other way. Brannick interrupts that, but they get that and they shoot it all the way down the ice. Franklin has the puck now. Franklin makes a move. Gets by one, gets by two, but it's a 1-on-4. And now we're gonna have a penalty called here. A few frustrations spilling over here for the Wildcats. No, love to see the feistiness, but it's going to cost us 2 minutes on this one. So with 11:20, Wildcats are going to have to kill off this penalty. Shots on goal are 24-14 for the Chiefs. So we've got Snyder and Shear out. Astle and Twardick out to kill this penalty. Yellowhead wins that to the point. They get it up to the point, but not a very hard shot from the point, so fortunately, it doesn't get to the net. Now, Yellowhead moves it up to the middle. Good move there at the top of the net. Hard shot, no rebound, but a couple of whacks after the fact anyway. Refs are probably going to have to get a handle on this. Change it up. Holmson out there on the draw now. She's got Fry with her. Man.
Number 14, Callie Franklin. 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Yellowhead player comes in from the point. She moves right to the middle of the ice, but can't get a shot. There's a hard backhand. It goes over the net, though. Yellowhead player knocked down. Stone has to be careful. The pucks are all over, but she's got it now, and it's covered. Players all over the place. Sprawls out and covers that up. We had a similar event yesterday where one of the players covered it with her hand and we ended up with a penalty shot, so glad that didn't happen today. Thank God. Birkin in on the draw here. Puck has not really left the Wildcat zone here for the first 30 seconds of the power play. Shearer working hard behind the net. Snyder's got it. She'll play that hard off the glass to the point, but not out. But Snyder there again. She is having a heck of a game. She is all over the puck. Forecheck, back check, and everything in between. So good for Ava. 10:18 left here in the third period. Chiefs up 1-0, and they still have 50 seconds left on this power play. But Snyder interrupts that one more time. Now the puck comes loose. There's a hard shot off the mask. Second shot saved by Stone. Puck goes all the way up to the blue line. Another hard shot. Stone gloves that one, though. Not going to let Rose Cochran score twice there, that's for sure. And 38 seconds left in the power play. Shots are now 28-14 for Yellowhead. Yellowhead wins that draw. Try to play it to the point. Mann's working hard to get rid of that puck, though. She is hooked, and now the puck comes loose. It comes to the middle. Hard shot. Deflected. Stone has that one. Puck is in the corner. Yellowhead has it. All kinds of pressure and chances here from Yellowhead in this power play. Mann gets a stick on that, and it finally gets out of the zone. So 10 seconds left in the power play. The Wildcats able to get out of this one alive here. Chiefs still up 1-0. 9:23 left in the third period. Yellowhead comes in one more time. Yellowhead plays it back to the point. They move it to the middle of the ice. Yellowhead got it. Hard shot. Stone's got that. Moves it to the corner. Second shot. Whoa, goes off the iron and in behind Stone, but fortunately trickles through the crease. Holmson in on the forecheck here. Yellowhead comes back up. Hard shot. Stone gloves that down, and she'll just keep that there. So, 8:50 left in the third. Wildcats going to have to mount a bit of a comeback here. They've got Perkin on the ice with Waldner and Fry. Franklin and Baranek on the back end. Baranek plays it around to Franklin. Franklin up to Waldner. She chips it by, and Ivy Perkins off to the races. She's going to delay and wait for some help. Right to Waldner. Hard shot. Oh, but her stick gets lifted right at the last minute, or she would have had a glorious chance. Baranek's got it now. Hard shot there. Off the bar. There's a rebound, and it's loose. The goalie did not see that at all, and the Wildcats were an inch away from tying up this game. Another hard shot by Franklin, but it's blocked, and now it's a 2-on-1 for the Yellowhead Chiefs coming back the other way. Shot. Great play by Baranek. She blocks that shot, and it goes into the corner. End-to-end action here right now after the power play. Franklin's going to move that, but not quick enough, and Yellowhead still has it. Baranek behind the net. 7:54 left in the third. She moves it up to Fry. Fry loses that. Puck goes off the wall to Waldner, to the point. It's deflected 2 or 3 times. Franklin's knocked down, but still battles to get the puck to the corner. Puck comes up to the line, blocked by Perkin. Perkin's got it. She's got Fry with her. Perkin and Fry, 2-on-1. Cross to Fry, and Fry misses the net. Unfortunate there. Really good try. There was a loud whistle here, and I think people thought it was the referee. So the play kind of stopped for a second, but nonetheless, puck is back in the Wildcat zone. Robertson and Fry working hard to get it. Fry chips it out. Liver now tries to take it, but the Yellowhead player moves right in. Hard shot there, but Shear is able to block that. She plays it up to Fry. Fry can't get it off the wall, and the puck goes to the corner. Smart play there by Mann to not put her stick on that and accidentally deflected towards the net. She let it go to the corner, and the puck now goes over to Liver. So Liver, she dumps it into the corner, will go after it herself. 6:40 left. Wildcats had a couple of really good chances here in the last minute, but not able to tie this up yet. Liver in on the forecheck, forces the Yellowhead defender back. Twardick in on the forecheck now. Yellowhead chips it in. Franklin back to get that. She plays that over to Snyder. Snyder off the wall hard. Gets that up to Astle. Astle's got it. Astle tries to get by the defender but can't. She comes up with the puck anyways. And off a leg and out of the zone. So battle along the boards here now. And Snyder picks it up. Snyder. Checked there by the forechecking Chief, but gets it over to Astle. Astle plays it up to Holmson. Holmson moves a puck right to the middle, and Stone has to play that to the corner. Girls need to take a look where they're passing the puck here. We're going tape to tape right to the other team. And Yellowhead picks that up. There we go. Yellowhead in, hard shot, off a stick, into the corner. Waldner first on it. She'll have to retreat though. Yellowhead's still putting a lot of pressure on. Waldner up to Perkin. Perkin loses that. They spin around and Baranek plays that off her skate. She's gonna be able to go into the bench. And a faceoff will come inside the Wildcat zone with 5:04 left in the third period. Score is 1-0 for the Chiefs. Shots are 31-16. Time running out here for our Wildcats. But it's a one-shot game, so anything can happen. Perkin in on the draw. She wins that back to the corner. Mann's got it. Mann plays it off the glass. Waldner's got it. 3 Wildcats shaping up. Waldner, though, gets checked from behind, loses the puck, and Fry has to retreat to grab it. Fry now gets to the line, or the red line, and dumps it in. Puck goes all the way in behind. Perkin in there. Forechecking hard. Yellowhead defender turns back, but able to get it up to the winger. Battle ensues along the boards. Waldner, great job stripping the puck there. She needs some help, though. Puck gets popped out, and Yellowhead comes up with it. Mann strips that puck. She's going in, but it's a 1-on-5. She goes back to the point. Fry puts it all the way in behind the net. And Astle hustling down the far boards. She's first to it. Knocks down her player, but Yellowhead comes out with it. Yellowhead through the neutral zone. Coming right in. Mann with a good stick, so that shot doesn't get through. Now she has to turn around and start up. Holmson with 4 minutes left in the third period. She goes off a skate, but gets it back to herself. Cuts to the middle. Holmson still has it. Holmson gets across the line, tries to cut to the middle, and loses the puck. Twardick charges through. Holmson back on the puck. Puck gets through the middle, and Yellowhead plays that puck up. Yellowhead coming up. They move it across. Fortunately, Yellowhead player fans on that shot, as there was a good 2-on-1 shaping up in the zone. Hard shot out of the corner. Goes off the side of the net and behind the net. Yellowhead still has it. Puck goes up to the point. And they dump it in around. 3:23 left in the third period. 1-0 Chiefs. Pass out front, but the Yellowhead player wasn't ready and they missed it. Puck goes there. That's hard by herself. Comes around to Waldner. Waldner off the war. Nice play. Shear's got it. She's got 3. Shear's got 3. She's looking. She comes to the middle and loses the puck. Great chance shaping up, but just a bobble of the puck, and we weren't able to get a shot away. So Shear goes D to D. Baranek up to Fry. Off the end of her stick. Goes up to Yellowhead. Waldner. She's got the puck there. She shovels it back to Shear. Shear will just chip it ahead. And with 2:26, Waldner keeps that in. Here's a chance shaping up. She goes to the middle to Perkin, but Perkin's got nowhere to go. Somehow she gets it back. Holmson with a shot goes off a stick and off the roof. So with 2:12 left, the shots are 31-16 in favor of Yellowhead. They are up 1-0. And looks like the coaches are going to call a timeout here. We'll see whether or not Stone goes to the bench here. But in any case, All right, 2 minutes left. We've got Snyder out there with Perkin and Fry, I think, up front. Brannick's on the back. Stone's on the bench now. We've got an extra attacker. Astel's out there, 6 on 5. Here comes the pass to Perkin. Perkin loses it. It gets out of the zone. Franklin's got to be careful here. We got an empty net. She plays it across to Brannick. Snyder's got it. Snyder off the wall to Fry. You got to get on it. There comes the shot all the way down. That's touched by Franklin, so it's going to miss the net. Minute 20 left here. Franklin starts out. She moves it up to Snyder. Snyder carries it in. Going to carry it in across. Oh. Wildcats need to put some pressure on here. That goes off of a leg, so they missed the empty net. Fry's got it. Fry plays it up to Astel. Astel's got Perkin. Astel with a shot off a stick, goes off the glass and behind the net. Perkin on that. Extra attacker out there. Need to send another girl in to help out. Astel gets it to the point. Shear shoots. Deflected, just wide. Comes back out front one more time. There's a puck, loose puck. Oh my goodness, what kind of action is that? Puck goes to the point, another shot. There it is. Oh, it's deflected wide of the net, 25 seconds left. Man goes back to Perkin. Perkin dumps it into the corner. Astel trying to play it out. She can't. Shearer goes in to play it. 11 seconds left here. Yellowhead's got it in the corner. Got it behind the net. Are they going to get it back out? 2 seconds left. Battling, and no. So, shots are 31-18. The Chiefs win this one, 1-0. Hard-fought battle here. So our teams are 1-1 through the season series so far. We'll see you all at the next game. I believe we play the ice. Thanks for watching. And thanks to our cameo from our guy, Rush Shooty, back here. Talk to you later.